Hello, everybody, and welcome to the match review on Masanawana Fan Vlog. After Mamelodi Sundowns has reached the final of an African competition, a continental competition, for the first time in was it 7 years?
Yeah.
For the first time in 7 years, after a 0-0 draw in Cairo in the second leg of the semi-final of the African Super League. My name is Nell, and I'm here with Tutlo. Tutlo, how are you?
I'm good. I'm good. Excited, relieved, rewriting history.
Yeah.
Rewriting history.
Where do we even start? like, I feel oh, my head's all over the place. Where do you even start? Where do you even start? I think in such matches, man, you come up against a lot of things. You come up against a very good football team, first and foremost.
Yeah.
First and foremost, you come up against a very good football team who proved that they're very good. Because I feel like sometimes we forget who they are as supporters.
Yes.
You know, and because we got a 2-2 draw last, they go Cairo, we forget who they really are. And I feel like, especially in that first half, they showed you we are the biggest team in Africa. And it's the first time in my life I saw, in the year that he's been head coach for Sundowns, a team being suffocated.
Yeah. We were suffocated there.
You know, and maybe coach might come in and disagree. Maybe it was all part of the game plan. Maybe he might come and disagree, and he'll show you data shows or Ahly weren't suffocating us. But from what I saw from TV, it looked like in that first half we were being suffocated. And Ahly came out to remind us that, look, this is my home ground. I'm the biggest team on the continent, and I'm gonna suffocate you. I was talking about playing against a lot of factors. You play against that. You play against football heritage as well. Coach saying that you play against football. You're playing against football heritage as well. A team that's known for the biggest stages. They usually find a way, even if you are better than them. They usually do find a way. Again, you're playing against the pressure of the match officials. Akram Taufik commits 6 fouls. 2 of them were above the ankle. Not a single yellow card. 3 of those 6 fouls that Akram Taufik were on the same player, Tapelo Maseko. But I don't want to be like repeater pressure controller, the previous pressure. Another thing that you're playing against is
What a presser.
Another thing you're playing against is the motivation they got from that presser. I'm sure it was a big thing for them. We are going to show this coach.
Yeah.
And it's unfortunate the coach showed them. It was unfortunate for us. Yeah.
I think that took away the pressure from our players. Kushulani played. We'll talk about that maybe.
The game before the game.
He played the game before the game, and he won. He won. Ultimately, he's playing in a African final whenever the other date is, and yeah. Like you said, my head is I'm all over the place because first time in 7 years is massive.
It's massive
for our club. Is knowing how we want a continental trophy for the club, for the coach, for the players. It's massive for us. It's massive.
Do you think going forward, and I know we said, a lot of people said, let's get to a final. Now do you think, and I know it's 20 minutes after the game, do you think going forward we've gotten over the mental hurdle of semi-final? I got nearly the quarter. Last year we got to semi. The mental hurdle. 2019 we got to semi. We've never gotten over the hurdle since 2016. We've never. Do you think the African Super League, the African Football League, will get us over the hurdle playing continental football. Yeah, the semi-final.
I hope so. I hope so. I really hope and believe so, because getting over, and especially turn around here 1 year, getting over the first leg, the loss here, yeah, with that was important.
Yeah.
I thought it was important, and playing against them, beating them, I think it would be important going to the Champions League.
A second final that we're about to play this season. We've already lost one, and the MTN 8. I said at the end of last year that I wanted to win the MTN 8, but I had also forgotten that there was the Carlin Black Label Cup, which we were knocked out of. But I also didn't know that there was the Super League. My point was that I needed us to lift the trophy before December. Before we go into the AFCON break, I need us to lift the trophy, and this is the last opportunity for us to do that. And I feel like to go back with what one of Coach Rulani's MC Rulani's one of these poetic pre-match talks. You're flirting with greatness, and I feel like this team has been flirting with greatness. So I feel like the more trophies we pick up, the earlier in the season, the better. Like, if we can get this one, and then the next one,
less pressure going to.
Then we focus on putting, like, going to the next gear in the league. A couple of going on an unbeaten run in the league, or we're already on an extended unbeaten run in the league, or the winning run in the league, and then the next one is the Nedbank Cup. Next one is the Champions League, and then you wrap up the league. I feel like this team has been flirting with greatness for a long time, as Coach Rulani says, and the heart of that performance. We were under so much pressure for most of the game.
We suffered together.
We've learned how to suffer together. And I remember, I know I'm doing most of the speaking here, but I remember I asked Coach Rulani in the previous press conference, his team has found a balance between playing the way he wants and pragmatism. And today we saw a Sundowns team that was being pragmatic, and I feel like they held their ground.
We saw a Sundowns team that was protecting something, and they protected it with all
they had in them, every fiber in their body. Again, the other team talk, Coach Rani said, I want you to bring everything, your mistakes, your everything. Give me your everything. When you saw the starting 11, Totlo, maybe you do the bit of the talking. When you saw the starting 11, what did you think?
Starting 11, okay, we spoke about how Tebza was suspended, and it was a massive, I won't say gap, but massive change in our players. It was one change. Mbala for Tebza.
Yeah, Mbala for Tebza.
Expected, I think.
But
if you're going to play.
Hindsight, and it's the best side. Hindsight says I start Bongs in that role
ahead of
Mtobi, but it's only hindsight. Man, Mtobi has been.
He did well, actually.
I think today he was Nali a bit shaky, especially like in that goal he only played one half. I felt like he was a bit shaky, like the moment leading into that yellow card, and there was another mistake from him. I can't remember. I felt like he was a bit shaky, but obviously like he hasn't played in that role in a while. But that's why I'm saying maybe, but hindsight is the best side.
Hindsight is the best side.
And coach might even come out and say, if we ever ask him, does he start Bongs with hindsight, he might say no, I start with Mtobi, and but otherwise I'm not surprised. But I also thought I would have loved, or maybe it was a plan, so I would have loved to see a bit of pace up front, a bit more pace. The change, kind of
Gaston for...
Was it Lisiba?
Yeah.
Was Gaston for Lisiba? Yeah, okay, maybe. Maybe as well as for Maseko, I wouldn't have gone Pito. Maybe coach wanted a bit more control in the midfield. I would have gone Tapelo Morena or Lebo Mambue. It gives you that option, the second
More
option,
pace.
Kopelo, more pace. But those are, if we wouldn't, those are handbags.
Yeah.
You know, it's whatever. We've won. But yeah,
I'm so relieved where I'm just thinking about your question. Yeah, the mental.
getting over the hurdle.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought Obri Mudiba was the best player on the pitch. Okay, for Sundowns.
For Sundowns,
Yeah,
yeah.
for Sundowns, I thought Obri so unbothered by Alio Dieng and Mawan Atia. Like, Obri na dalangaro dalago kusishihu. Like, unbothered.
Bafana International.
Unbothered. What a football player. What a performance. On the contrary, Tembazwani, you know,
Not such a good performance.
not such a good performance. And I don't think he's had a good performance in this competition. Temba, okay, I didn't watch the Pedro away. But Pedro at home, I don't think he had a good performance. The first leg of this tie, he was okay. Today I thought he was
Wasn't
just
so good.
He wasn't so good.
He wasn't so good.
But I thought Rivaldo, Grant,
Yeah.
solid. AB, solid. Kuliso,
Our back four or back five. Or
back four. Ronza though had had moments. He saves the penalty, and then he causes the penalty, redeems himself, and he makes two more mistakes.
Yeah.
You know,
I think before the penalty incident, he had given away the ball. No?
yeah.
He had given away the ball.
So, I wonder what rating Ronald Williams is going to get because, but big moment to save that
Yeah.
penalty, massive moment. Yeah, but
Nariba deal.
Ali Maluf.
But Ronwen being the best goalkeeper on the continent, being the player that he
They
is.
must just give him his award, man.
Exactly.
And on the 11th of December, in Rabat, they must give Ronald Williams
What he deserves.
what he deserves.
Yeah.
We it's only fair. It's only fair they give him what he deserves. Let's get into the ratings. But anything untouched, or did you, tactically, what did you take away? Did you pick up anything? Because I couldn't. Like, I'm pretty much sure. I promise you, I couldn't take away anything technically from this game. Like,
I think because we wanted it so much, it was more of a not tactics per se, because both teams know each other. I'm sure Coach Lani has studied Ahly and as a caller.
yeah, color, yeah.
Color has studied Sundowns, so I think it was more of a mental and physical battle more than tactics. Ahly played well actually. Cafe stuff.
Yeah.
They were getting that ball go for post, and Ronan kept on. Okay, let me not say kept on.
Dropped it twice and gave away a penalty
Yeah.
once. I think the only chance Al Ali could have said by creating was the 1 year pace.
Yeah.
Where Betil
Pal.
Otherwise, we gave them the other ones.
Where he wasn't offside.
Where he wasn't offside, and the player was supposed to continue. I feel like officiating, you know. And I know VAR is there, but sometimes it cannot help because if the APP is over, you cannot go back or VAR change that decision, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, let's get into the ratings. Please rate Ron.
7.5.
Over.
I'm doubting.
Plus one.
8.5?
That penalty was massive. He made the mistakes, yes, but that penalty save was massive.
7.5 is not a bad rating.
I'm not saying it's a bad rating. Okay, 8.
8, okay, 8.
8. Kuliso 8.
0.5.
Okay. Kensani keeps saying this. Nobody passes the Kuliso Mudau test. They put in the boy from Morocco, number 12. Actually, no, it wasn't. It wasn't the boy from Morocco. It was the other boy, Ola.
The young one.
Yeah. I forgot his name. It starts with an E. Who I thought Namufitile in the first half in the box. Namufitile, Kante Kuliso had it all covered. Like nobody passes the Kuliso test. Rivaldo
9. He didn't play go like how the season Rivaldo Dalang, but I thought
a solid centre back performance.
Yeah, a solid centre. That's it. Actually, that's it.
A solid centre back performance.
Yeah.
Grand Kekano
9.
9.
9.
Abdul Munaim Batul
9. Oh, he's a ball.
Yeah. Mutobi Mbala
Played one half. How many mistakes? No mistakes.
2. The one for the yellow, and there was a one before.
Bidideng of 7.5. Now, okay, no. 7.
I feel like that's high.
I feel like 7's high.
I feel like that's high. I think
Considering the new the role he played today.
I think that and I want to say 6. No, but I'll give you a rating. I personally want to say 6 for Mtobi because
Okay.
even I remember there were moments where he had opportunity, and I know he doesn't have that sometimes, maybe under pressure because he can do it when we're building from the back. He had opportunities to do a line breaking pass to make us progress to the next line, but he doesn't.
His game.
He couldn't do that. But I'll give you your 7.
7.
Yeah, I'll give you your 7. Audrey 9.5.
Yeah.
Audrey 9.5.
Definitely. Alende 8.
Yeah. And they were kicking Marcelo today. And they were kicking him. Tembazwan. Let me rate Tembazwan.
Yeah. 6. 6.
Gaston Sereno.
6.5.
Okay. And the young lad?
I thought he gave them problems. He was the one outlet Yarin. He was the one that would break the line, would carry us into the final third. Ultimately, tie winner.
Yes.
But Hegem Jajaga to his performance fell and 8. I thought it was good. He held up the ball. There was one long ball he held up. He played a good game actually.
He did play a good game. Who was the first up? Bongs. I thought Bongs came in and I thought Bongs was a 7. Not Toby. I thought Bongs came in, he circulated the ball well, didn't have any pressure. Came in with I like saying the Grotman performance, and was calm. Came in and calmed things down. I feel like that's why in the second half there wasn't as much, because Bongs was there first
to control things.
To control everything. I think Toby was put in there as more of a destroyer. Bongs came in to control, to give us a bit more control of the game, because I felt like we had very little control of the game in the first half, and Bones came in to stabilize that. Maybe 7.5 for Bongani Zuma.
Yeah. No.
Mendieta 2.
Horrible. It was. Horrible challenge.
Lisiba?
6.
Spelele.
What a scare.
Yeah, but now I saw it first time that it was outside the box, because it's one thing about that's confusing. The rules of ball sometimes that differ. When you're on the line, is it a penalty? But why must the whole of the ball cross the whole of the line for it to be the goal? So it's Kiloyan at the outside in Bora. Not the grey area,
Yeah.
but Spelele
6.5.
6, same as Lisiba.
6.
Same as Lisiba. I hope we're not forgetting anyone.
Yeah, I think that's
Because
it.
we rated. Do you make 5 subs? We rated Bongs, Bendieta, Spelele, and Lisiba.
Who was that?
Or Musa. Musa.
Enough for rating?
I don't think he. Yes, he played the same minutes as I think Lisiba, but he didn't have
Yeah. I don't think it was enough for
much
rating.
action. I'm going to give Coach Rulani a 8 out of 10.
Can it be one more for the press?
Okay. Okay. One more for the pressure. So Coach gets a 9.
Yeah.
Hey guys, when are we gonna play PSL action? Like we're playing the first leg. I wonder if we're flying straight to Morocco or we're gonna come back home. But knowing Sundowns, how they operate now, they'll come back home. Maybe players to see their families and touch grass here at home, and then maybe leave Cabbage Day -2, -3, to because the game is only on Sunday as well, on the 5th. So
we're playing away
first.
Okay.
So we're playing away first, and then get 11. Well,
with the was.
nobody owes you anything, but I guess.